Now, the next model I would like to introduce is Subaru's first electric compact SUV. It will be offered as a zero tailpipe emission alternative to our mild hybrid Crosstrek. It will target a like-minded audience from 35-plus mums and dads who need a safe and reliable car for school runs and the occasional getaway weekends, to mature, outdoorsy, active people who see their cars as an essential part of their active lifestyles. People who love to explore new ground and to discover places that simply do not show on other people's map. We're about to offer them a car that has their favorite destination written on it. Uncharted. A name that states its go anywhere nature as much as the born ready mindset of the people who drive it. Now, we flew 2 prototypes from Japan only shortly, and we're about to drive one in this room. If we are ready, can we bring in the car? And this gives me the perfect opportunity and the pleasure, the honor to introduce someone who's driven by that very mindset. His name is Masahiko Inoue. Inoue-san is the head engineer in charge of our electric vehicles. He's been in charge of a few more vehicles. Yes, please give him a round of applause. I'm sure he will like it. Now, not only did he was keen to attend, come with me, to attend this event. He wanted to be part of the team, and he was keen to drive the car himself into the room. And we thought that was absolutely great. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Thank you, David-san.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Masahiko Inoue from Japan. Great to be here. Thank you very much for joining this event. I hope you will get a chance to drive our new product soon. If drive that, you can feel what is a Subaru, Subaru driving. I'm going to discuss that later after the driving. And I'm sure you will have a technical question after the David's presentation. I have prepared material for many panels, explanation later this afternoon. Thank you very much. Enjoy.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure you got that. Inoue-san brought information from Japan which has not been shared with the media. They're displayed on 13 panels there, and Inoue-san, along with other guys, will be available for translation to help you, giving you stuff we think might be useful for your reviews. As I was saying, anyway, before we started, the name Uncharted, it's a name that states the born-ready mindset of the people who drive it, and trust me, that man is one of them. But I need to unpack this a little bit. It's just him. The car is aimed at 2 specific group of customers. It was designed with 2 specific group of customers in mind. First, it is the group of driving enthusiasts, car enthusiasts. Hence the Subaru Blue wrapped version you'll see on the screen. That's a prototype study model, nothing more than that, which will feature sporty accessories. We just think it looks absolutely amazing in blue. It's not the largest group, but certainly the most vocal one. You see, those car enthusiasts have expressed the wish to see Subaru offer, or rather bring back, the sporty and powerful models they've always liked Subaru for and associated Subaru with, but could no longer enjoy because of the reasons you know, because of tough CO2 regulations in Europe. The second group is perhaps the largest one. It is that I mentioned earlier, the eco-conscious, nature-loving pet lovers, the outdoorsy, sporty, active explorers I mentioned in the beginning of my presentation. We'll also be preparing special editions, special models, accessorized versions for them to meet their taste and specific lifestyles. The Uncharted was styled to express what drives these two groups. I'm going to talk a little bit about the styling very quickly. You can follow on the screen the details. It deliberately contrasts clean, flowing and sporty lines with other, more muscular and rugged styling cues. It features the new thin and wide headlamps you've seen on the Solterra. They're positioned high to create a sharp, sleek and sporty EV-like appearance. The Uncharted features a distinctive three-part front bumper with shark skin pattern texture in the side intakes and on part of the hood for better aerodynamics and enhanced sporty looks. The sides reveal a dynamic, sturdy-looking body with high contrast cladding. The short overhangs enhance its tough, compact character. It rides on newly designed 20-inch alloy wheels. The rear features a sleek, light design with combination lamps positioned high to emphasize a raised belt line and black badging to increase the car's visual presence. Inside, you'll find horizontal design lines across the instrument panel, creating a sense of width and openness. The driver's area has been reworked to reduce distractions and keep focus on the road. It features a squared steering wheel for improved visibility to the meter, paddle shifters to select up to 5 levels of regen braking power. The center console includes 2 smartphone charging pads and connects to a large 14-inch multimedia display, the largest screen we've ever put in a car. For added quality feels, it also offers fabric lining on the A-pillars, added soft touch material on the rear doors, and a few more details I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to unpack when we're ready to launch the car. Now, specifically for the media, I brought a few figures. Standing next to our Crosstrek, it is 35 millimeter longer, it is 70 millimeter wider, and 25 millimeter higher. Okay? It has a 2.750 millimeter wheelbase that is 80 millimeter more than on the Crosstrek. This allows more comfort, more interior convenience space, front and rear, and the longer trunk, 69 millimeter longer, with enough capacity for 2 large suitcases and up to 3 large golf bags. Now, despite the slightly raised floor that houses the batteries and the sloping back end of the roof, the rear offers comfortable legroom and headspace, including for taller passengers. Compared to the Solterra now, again, this is for the media, because I know the questions will come. The Uncharted is 10 millimeter wider and 25 millimeter lower, but it sits on a shorter wheelbase, 100 millimeter shorter. That makes it very agile. It has a turning radius of just 5.5 meter. That makes it easy to make U-turns, maneuver in parking lots, navigate tight and busy spaces in city areas. Now, being so compact gives it a swift and nimble driving character on twisty and narrow roads. Using the battery pack as a rigid, integral part of the body has much enhanced body rigidity, which makes it highly stable and responsive. It has Subaru-specific suspension settings, Subaru-tuned steering settings as well, for more direct feedback and controllability. The Uncharted was built to allow dynamic performance on and off the road, with distinctive straight line stability and tons of grip on loose surfaces, like gravel and dirt and snow and ice, our favorite terrains. It features 21 centimeters of ground clearance. Subaru's X-Mode system will be offered as the Uncharted's all-wheel drive standard package. Now, there is more news. And I'm not talking yet about the third model I wanted to introduce to you today. There's more news about the 3 EV powertrains that will come with the Uncharted. And I want to tell you about them and about the distinctive benefits that each will offer. A bit of background first. We're launching Uncharted at a time where we're seeing more buyers, admittedly more in some countries than in others, considering to make the switch to an electric car and sending us inquiries. Now, these buyers broadly fall into 3 groups. The first one has their mind set up on all-wheel drive capability, towing capacity, and engine power. The second one prioritizes cruising range. And the third one is focused on affordability and value for money. The Uncharted might just be in these drivers' radar because it will be offered in 3 different grades with 3 different power output, 2 different battery sizes, different towing capacity, and different cruising ranges. The first version features a 77 kilowatt battery powering 2 electric motors, 1 on each axle, front and rear, for a total output of 252 kilowatt, close to 340 horsepower, 1.5 ton of towing capacity, able to drive 470 kilometers on 1 single charge, and to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 5 seconds, effectively making Uncharted Subaru's sportier and faster all-wheel drive compact SUV ever. The second version features the same battery, but it features 1 instead of 2 motors located on the front axle, delivering 165 kilowatt, 221 horsepower. It will be aimed at users who focus primarily on cruising range. Figures, as always, have yet to be homologated, but we estimate the front-wheel drive version will offer close to 600 kilometers, 585 kilometers on a single charge to be more precise, though I can't be precise because the figures have not been homologated. I'll ask for your kind patience on this. The third version will feature a smaller 57.7 kilowatt capacity battery and about 450 kilometers of cruising range. It will be offered as an entry model to the Subaru electric range at a lower price point, as the most affordable option to younger, maybe first-time, or simply price-conscious buyers. All 3 versions will offer 10 to 80% DC charging in around 30 minutes, including at low temperatures. The system features a 22 kilowatt onboard charger. It will be provided as standard on all trim levels. Now, you may have noticed I started the list of EV powertrain options with the all-wheel drive grade, and that is no coincidence. All-wheel drive has been at the heart of Subaru for 53 years. We've built over 24 million all-wheel drive vehicles, and we think we've earned global recognition as a specialist in this field. In Europe, all-wheel drive has always been our calling card, our signature. In fact, apart from the BRZ, which Inoue-san has been responsible for, apart from the BRZ, it's hard to name a Subaru sold in Europe that didn't feature our all-wheel drive, permanent all-wheel drive system. And if we appear to be offering greater flexibility with this model today, it is the result of 2 simple yet well-considered strategic decisions. First, demand for 2-wheel drive Subarus has always been marginal in Europe. But it seems to be changing with battery electric Subarus. Inquiries for customers prioritizing driving range and affordability in the segment is just increasing, and we decided not to ignore it. Second, as you guys will know, technology is advancing rapidly. Software-managed electric powertrains now allow a range of options that were limited with mechanically driven systems, narrowing the dynamic performance gap between all-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive is less challenging with electric than it is with ICE-based powertrains. Unlike these, EV, as you will know, connect the motor directly to the wheels, which significantly reduces response time. It increases efficiency and controllability. What engineers did, to keep things simple, was to create a front-wheel drive version with an all-wheel drive philosophy. They built a front-wheel drive platform from an all-wheel drive platform, not the other way around. Let me repeat this. They built a front-wheel drive platform from an all-wheel drive platform, and they're telling us it made all the difference. They applied expertise in turning a low center of gravity into efficient, everyday driving features. And they did that in a way that flexes enough. It enables them to address specific priorities, whether it be power or longer cruising range or affordability, while still delivering strongly on Subaru's safe and tough core values. Now, it's a bit early to say which of the 3 powertrains will generate the most demand in Europe, but we're expecting the Uncharted to become central to our EV expansion in this region. We're targeting to receive the first pre-production units around October time, so the media may review them ahead of the start of sales, which is estimated around the beginning of next year. Thank you, Kei-san. Looks great, doesn't it?
Für mehr Videos einfach abonnieren.